Hello everyone, welcome back to another day of Inktober. My name is Taylor. Today I'm going to be showing you my process of day 5. So, I disappeared for a few days, and that was because I got sick on the 2nd, which was Sunday. It was very sad. I felt kind of rough. There was no way in the world that I was going to do Inktober or record it. I doodled the sketch for this on another piece of paper during a service on Sunday morning and then drew this. This was for Scurry. And you may be asking, Taylor, how does this resemble Scurry at all? Shouldn't you have done a squirrel like everybody else? That's the thing, isn't it? I don't want to be like everyone else. This is a picture of what is supposed to be my dad's fish tank. It's not a very amazing replica of it, I'll be the first to admit, but these are of two of the fish. Tilly is problematic, and she likes to chase after other fish and scare them away, which made me think of the word scurry. She actually started hurting a fish so much that it died. But this is the one, Molly got actually moved to a teeny tiny tank in my parents' bedroom, so it's safe. So there was that. I did all of that 2 days ago. I did that on my couch. These two I did yesterday. This, I kind of cheated because I used pencil, but I kept it in monochrome because I was like, you know what, we're still going to stick to it, but I kind of want to have like a lot of color. This is supposed to be from the Afterlife Minecraft series of Scott's origin, I think they're called. He was a vampire. I saw the word bat and I was trying to think of vampires and I was like, oh, he had an origin that was a vampire, didn't he? And I was right. I'd never actually watched the series aside from a few of Joel's episodes. So, yeah, I just was like, you know what? I'm going to search up a few pictures of hanging bats, mess around, doodle out some ideas. This was my messy doodles of a bunch of different stuff. This guy right here is Pascal from Animal Crossing. He likes scallops. So when I saw the word scallop, I thought, that's Pascal from Animal Crossing right there. I had a lot of fun with him, and I stayed more true to the whole, ink. That being said, today's word is flame. I was, concept planning, as you can see, Scurry originally was squirrel because I wasn't original. Scallop was always going to be Animal Crossing. Flame, I'm going to be a nerd for a second here because I love Minecraft. I love Minecraft YouTubers. I'm into Hermitcraft. You probably already know this based on a few speed paints. I wonder if you've ever even dared step into the fanfiction realm. You will know that this is nothing less of an addiction. I saw the word flame and my mind went, okay, Tango's building a decked out too. Makes me think of frost embers, which my sister joked, how can you have frost and embers? Because it's like fire and ice, it's kind of contradictory. But that's what I thought of when I saw the word flame, and so then I was like, I got decked out vibes and all this stuff. So now I guess we're going to reference that. I'm going to turn down my computer while I look for reference sources. We're going to see what I can come up with that fits the theme of frost embers and flames and soul fire, all that jazz. So, how do we incorporate the flames? So, trying to use the build a little bit more for reference. It looks like he keeps the little flames on pedestals. So, like, I'm not sure if that is consistent with the entirety of it, but, good to note. Question is, like, I'm gonna have to shrink this down, but, like, how much? Because, like, this is going to have to be tiny. So, taking a bit more inspiration, I'm going to, there's, like, not snow, ice dripping down from the ceiling. I just love that. In, like, some areas, it's just, like, ice. I love the build. I love the build so much. Like, I'm going to so enjoy watching as this project gets completed. Like, again, if you folks have no clue what I'm talking about. So, it's all, I mean, I don't really know how much context I need to give because that could be a whole rant in and of itself. But, like, Hermitcraft related stuff. What are you doing here if you don't already know what that is? Like, you shouldn't even be here. What is my channel if not now becoming a whole thing for Hermitcraft fan art? Like, really. Look it up first. If you don't know what that is, look it up. Secondly, if you still don't know what Decked Out is, but you already watch Hermitcraft, it's Tango's amazing game project that is just lovely. It's the second addition to what was done in season 7. But, like, with wardens, because wardens exist now. But, the whole area that's going on right now is, like, super, like, cold and icy and stuff, and it's very beautiful. Very beautiful, indeed. But, that being said, today's word is flame, not ice. And so far, all I see is ice. Oh my goodness. All I see is ice. But I don't know where to, like, add the flames and stuff. All I know is this is my inspiration source. And then after that, I'm like, what am I doing? So, I suppose this is our flames. I feel like it's just kind of, like, in the way now, you know? It's, like, not even a part of the picture. It's like we're trying to fit it in. So I wanted to mention the fact that, like, I'm really glad I picked this size of paper. And I realized this kind of, like, yesterday, is the fact that it is, like, a lot less effort to, like, draw with this size. Like, if it was anything bigger, I'd want to make it more ambitious, or, like, want to fill out the page and I wouldn't know what to draw, and, like, things like that. It would just become a whole hassle in and of itself. And so, like, I'm really happy for the size paper that I ended up cutting it down to. And, like, yeah, I recommend it. I think it was, like, basically a 4.5 by 5.5. Basically, you take your normal paper size and just cut it into 4 equal parts. And it makes about this size of paper. And so it's been really nice, though, because it's, like, a lot less effort for me to color it all, or not color it, but to, like, sketch out stuff in this size. And it doesn't take too long either. But, you know, you can come up with some good stuff on it. I think anything smaller might be a little bit too small. And maybe if it was a bit bigger, I wouldn't mind it. But, like, it really does work. I haven't had problems with it being the size it is. To add some detail. There we go. Okay. So I'm gonna erase it. We're gonna see how it turns out whenever I take my microns to it. Hope for the best. It doesn't look anything like the reference. That's okay. Or not reference, but the original sketch, I should say. That's okay. Trying to figure out. I think I did something with the camera angle. Hold on for a second. Gonna mess this up big time. But this will make it easier for me to keep it aligned. I could probably zoom it in even more next time I record. And it would be fine. Okay, let's not talk about how messed up that circle was. Oh my goodness. No. No. Pain. All I feel is pain. Ah! Oh goodness. I messed that up. Ah! That's what art feels like, people. Sometimes you draw really terribly and you just have to deal with it. Let's see. We're still gonna be able to see it. It's gonna be a little bit gray, but at least we've lightened it up a little bit. There we go. And do the same thing right around here. You know, I'm kind of sad because so many of these I would love to like color in. As someone who like always does that, it's so weird to not color in when I'm drawing. And part of me is like, yeah, you should try to take what you've drawn and put it in your computer and like draw it out and then figure out a way to print it off and make it into like your own coloring page, and that way you can color it in. And then the other part of me is like, no way, that's too much effort, there's no way I'm doing that. So, you know, I think it would be fun. I just really don't want to have to spend all that time to, but like things like this I would love to color in. It's like with all the blues and like, I don't know, it's just something really fun, I think. I actually kind of like that. There we go. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. There. There. We're gonna white out this line. There. I think that's good. It's different. Again, if I could color this, I would have totally colored it. Totally would have gotten all over those blues. I would have had so much fun with that. But it is Inktober, and Inktober means we're not gonna cheat any more than I did on this one. That's what that means. So today's word was flame, and I drew flames. I worked the flames in. Yay me. Anyway, thank you for being patient for the few days I was away. I hope to continually be back with more episodes for each day of Inktober. If not, it'll just be every few days, and I may just chill and do some off camera, but I will show all of them off. maybe even have like a retrospective of how I've improved on line art. If I do improve on line art at all. We'll have to see. But yeah, thank you for joining me on this journey. I hope that you just, if you too are participating in Inktober, I hope that you continue to have great amounts of motivation and just encourage you to continue on and just really enjoy the challenge yourself too. Goodbye.